What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Dean's Controversial Boxing. I know it's been a minute, man, but I appreciate you guys standing by my side. I had to do a lot of personal business, a lot of different things I had to take care of. But I'm trying to get back into it. I appreciate you guys' support. If you're here, you come on. If you haven't subscribed, please do those three things for me: like, subscribe, hit that bell for updates and notifications to the channel, so that you can get notifications when I do drop new content. But without further ado, man, I'm jumping back in this, man, because recently we had the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight so close, and then it fell through for whatever parts or whoever part it is. Man, I don't know, but it fell through, and ultimately Terrence Crawford decided to go with another opponent. Now, Terrence Crawford is WBO welterweight world champion. Errol Spence, of course, is a unified three-belt WBC, WBA, IBF welterweight world champion. They were supposed to have been clashing on a fight that everybody been wanting to see, that everybody's really been looking to see it, man. You know, we've been waiting for at least a couple years, 2-3 years, man, for this doggone fight, which of course fell through. Now, I've been watching the media, man. I've been kind of pinching people's stuff, and they've been saying that Blue Blood may have had something to do with the Terrence Crawford Errol Spence fight falling apart. And to come to Blue Blood's defense, first of all, that fight was already in limbo for the past 3 years. So Blue Blood is no way all of a sudden made this fight fall apart. You know what I mean? Now, different things being business. Sometimes in business, you know, things don't go where they're supposed to go, and you're not supposed to kiss ass to not make your money, or whatever it is that you got going on. You got to handle your business. You got to be about your business. Now, Blue, I take my hat out to him, LDBC, to all you guys, man. He handled his business. He grind. He do what he had to do to pull himself up. And but for people to, you know, constantly come on and say because of him, Terrence Crawford didn't have the fight. No, Terrence Crawford didn't have the fight because Terrence Crawford didn't want the fight, or Errol Spence didn't want the fight. Something to do with that of that nature. You know what I mean? Now I'm an Errol Spence fan, so I lean a little towards Errol Spence when it comes to these things, because I know, you know, how he's been striving to get this fight. But I wasn't there at the table with him and Al Heyman or whoever was at the table with all them guys making no deal. So I don't know what went on in there in Terrence Crawford meeting or Errol Spence meeting. So I cannot speak on that. But what I can say is, if a man, grown ass man, want to do something, they'll do it. They'll put it together. You know what I mean? So he ended up inking a deal with BLK, and he got a fight with a guy named Anastasia or something like that. Supposed to be ranked number 6 and one belt, ranked number 4 and one belt, ranked number 4 or number 8 in another belt. But regardless, it's not Errol Spence. It's not the fight that we want to actually see. It's not what we want to see. You know what I mean? So I'm with the fans on that. I hate that we lost a good fight, you know, and I wish Terrence Crawford luck on his new fight, which I heard was kind of falling apart too, as far as what the media have been saying. I haven't heard anything personally from either one of them guys, of course, but if you just watch YouTube and pay attention to the media, which you watch YouTube, I appreciate you watching me. Pay attention to the media, you can see that things are getting kind of shaky over there as well. What I'm looking at is, man, if you don't make the biggest fight to be made right now, man, it's not going to pretty much be made. And I've kind of given up on worrying and waiting on them to fight. I kind of given up on that. You know what I mean? Because I keep getting, here's what happens, this is not going to happen. This is what happens, this is not going to happen. You know what I mean? And that gets a little irritating. So the next greatest news will be Deontay Wilder, man. He came back and got a first round KO. People are trying to criticize him about his KO. Like the guy hasn't been KO in people his whole damn career. You know what I mean? The man had over 40 fights, and everybody got knocked out except for one guy. You know what I mean? Everybody's been knocked down or knocked out, period. But most of them got knocked out, except for maybe 2 guys that didn't stay asleep. Of course, that was Tyson Fury. Of course, that was Tyson Fury, and Bermain Stavern or something, where he first got the WBC belt from. He knocked him down, but he ended up getting up before the count was over with. So, but other than that, man, he knocked out everybody. You know what I mean? So how can you criticize a man and say his knockout is fake when he's knocked out everybody his whole career? So therefore, you saying every knockout he had was fake? I mean, I don't get it, you know what I mean? And to be getting back in boxing, I should be getting back in boxing, talking about some good stuff, man, which there's a lot of stuff going on. I will make more videos, but I just wanted to kind of get back out there. But I had to address the thing with Blue Blood, man. People are, you know, trying to bash the man, all that stuff. Nah, that man about business, man. You feel what I'm saying? He's about business. He took care of his business. He did what he had to do to make something happen. Terrence wanted to fight Earl. Terrence would be fighting Earl. Earl wanted to fight Terrence. Earl would be fighting Terrence. You know what I mean? Now, the power that be behind the scene does make things difficult, but if you really want something you'll push for, you can get it. Because it's happening in all other fights. Now, with that being said, back on the Deontay Wilder thing, I hope that Usyk maybe honors his word, even though I heard that he wasn't going to honor his word, especially after watching the devastating knockout that Deontay Wilder delivered to his opponent last weekend. But who's to say? I know that Usyk is a hell of a fighter, you know what I mean? But Usyk is not Tyson Fury. And everybody that saw Deontay Wilder or been watching Deontay Wilder, his history, know that, you know, he has devastating knockouts. And any guy that's shorter than him is going to be easier to knock out. You know what I mean? Not to say he will knock him out. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I would put my money on it's going to be a KO. I would put my money on it. You know, but at the same time, like I said, I'm not them, so I can't say. Or shit happens in boxing a lot, so you still really can't say on that note either. But Deontay Wilder came back. He delivered a devastating knockout. Clarissa Shields that same night also dominated her opponent, you know, which was a really, really good back and forth fight to be unified middleweight world champion, super middleweight world champion, no, middleweight world champion, something like that. And she did her thing. Devin Haney also that same night really, really dominated Kambosos. Now Kambosos is a good fighter, you know what I mean? He's not a sucky fighter. He's a really good fighter. But he was dominated, you know, in this rematch worse than he was in the first one. You know, so Devin Haney, hats off to you. He's the undisputed lightweight world champion. We got what's his name, Shakur Stevenson, coming up to that weight class as well, because he can't make weight in the lower weight class, which y'all know if you've seen it or not. But he can't make weight. Shakur Stevens is a 130 pounder, like world champion at 130. He's moved to 135 because he can no longer make 130. You know, he can no longer make that weight, so he's going to 135. Which him and Devin are friends. You know, they're cool, but at the same time, they're businessmen and also they're boxers. So, and they're competitive. So I would like to see that fight. That'll be a good one to see. You know, that'll be something really good to watch. I would like Usyk to fight Deontay Wilder so that Deontay can knock him out, get those belts, and we can get a Deontay Tyson Fury 4. Some people say they don't want to see it, but with all the belts on the line, that will make a hell of a fight. Still got Deontay, man. I still think Deontay will win, you know, but hey, your opinion's your opinion, mine is mine. But I don't want to make the video too long, man. I just wanted to just come back out, introduce myself again because I've been going so long. And I just want you guys to support, and I appreciate you guys support me, you know, of course. I want you guys to join me for some fun, you know, and I'm going to start broadcasting a lot of the fights again. And let me know if you guys have anything that you might want me to view or something that you want me to react to or anything like that. I'll do it, you know, I'll do that, you know. And yeah, that's about it, man. I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate you guys stopping by again, man. Like I say, I've been gone a minute because I had to handle other business issues and personal issues in life. And which all you guys understand, I'm sure. But I am back now and I'm ready, man. I'm ready for war, man. Let's go. Let's get this thing going, man. Our next fight coming up. It's going to be a great one. I'm looking forward to seeing the Gervonta Tank Davis versus Ryan Garcia, man. I want to see that fight. They've agreed to all the paperwork, all the terms, man. And let's see what you can do, Ryan. Gervonta, let's see what you can do. Let's get this thing rolling, man. We need a good fight, man, because Earl and Terrence didn't make the cut. Wish they would have. They didn't make the cut. The fight didn't happen. So we need another fight, man. We need something to watch, man. You guys tell me what you would like to see, what your fantasy fights would be. And drop in the comments below. I appreciate you guys stopping by. This your boy Dean's Controversy Boxing, man. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for updates and notifications to the channel. And I'm out, man. Peace. Love you guys.